Hi, I'm Charlotte Martin, and this week I talked to local people here in Hinesville to find out how you have been affected by the economic downturn. After all, we're still in the recession and many local businesses have closed and many more are laying off workers or cutting hours. We, your local news source, want to know how you deal in these tough times.
Well, to be honest, I per se haven't been affected, but the business that I work with and for, we talk with a lot of people daily that comes in looking for jobs, and so with the shape of the economy right now, there are a lot of people that are in unfortunate predicaments that are causing them to go out looking for jobs. But unfortunately, fortunately, I'm not one of those people. So glory be to God.
Spiritually, I really depend on God. God is our source. So I'm not taking part in the recession. I just believe that, how can I put it? I've learned how to just be content with the way that things are, but I know that they're going to get better, if I can say it that way.
Yeah, because we have a house back in Florida, and I wanted to sell it so it wasn't a liability while we were back here, but because of the economic downturn, it was hard to sell, so we had to rent it out instead.
Yes, there's no work. My daughter alone put in like 20 applications. I put in 20, 30 applications. And all the jobs that are NCDs, it's a dear job on post, you got to be related to the military, you got to be a wife, and they just pick who they want to pick or something like that. But you can't really get no job. There's no jobs down here. There's no jobs down here. It's a very bad thing now.
I had 3 businesses. One of them I wasn't the owner of the business, but I worked for a car dealership. I owned a real estate investment business, and I was starting up a restaurant. And as soon as the real estate market crashed, I had lost it all.
I'm moving back up north. With a job, and they treat you with respect. Normally people feel like they're beetles or moles because they're so poor. And these people are only poor because there's no jobs down here. They look down on these people, and it's not right.
Oh yes, a lot of people lost their job. I have friends that are on unemployment now and stuff.
We had the housing market crash, and so now their condo, which they would like to move out of it because they're starting a family now, is worth probably not even a quarter of what it was worth before. So
I do know of a lot of people who have lost their homes and they have gone into foreclosure. But I think it's just a thing of not living beyond your means. I do know a lot of people that have cut back, with their spending, watching their budgets, making adjustments to their budgets, and so have I. But I'm not worried.
This place here, Liberty County, I've never seen any place like this in my life. I've never been anywhere like this in my life. And I've been all over the United States. I've never been to Hinesville, the old dirty South, as they call it. But I guess that's why they call it. But it's a really sad place. And when I tell people about it, they just get quiet and they just listen. But they do not see a place like this exist. But they do.
It's been tough on a lot of people.
I still do a lot of things that I did before the economy, started the downfall. So, but I am a little bit more conservative because of the shape of the economy. Yes.
But I think we have to be good stewards over what we do have. I think that's the most important thing.
Dealing from a day-to-day, basis because, you can only hope the thing gets better.
I think now everything that we do is under scrutiny, especially when you can see that so much of the consequences is dramatic. So I think that myself and people around me are all like this, and I would imagine that this is similar for everybody.
I would say to spend more time in the Word of God, not living beyond their means, watching their budget, cooking at home. I think.
Our suggestion I can give is that you have to make adjustment to your normal expenditures because when you have less money, you have to cut back and make sure that you have enough money to carry you through each month.
Bills and stuff. Yeah. What I learned personally is that if
you just got to keep contact with your bill collectors and stuff. That's how I've worked out a lot of my issues that I had before I got in, just by keeping in contact with my bill collectors and such, and I paid off a number of debts because of that.
There's no transportation. What's happening with the budget there? What's happening with all the stimulus money? You know what I'm saying? Create jobs. Put a big insurance company down here. Bring big business down here. I mean, offer them something. Offer people something to come here. But he's not doing anything. He just sits there, but he doesn't understand because he's our local retired military. So the military has taken over Hinesville. As they took it over, they should make sure they look out for the people that live here, the locals, because they're the ones that suffer.
What I try to do is be as conservative as possible and try to plan on when things get tough or when you have to.
Honestly, all I can say is trust God. You know, in a time.
Please follow us as we further explore the economic situation here in Hinesville and surrounding areas in the coming week.